to Overcomers TV on your favorite app or streaming platform. It's time to overcome.
So I actually came to the academy here. I started kindergarten. So I went through about second grade and we moved away for a while. And then my dad felt called to come back here. So I've been back since my sophomore year. I graduated high school here at the academy. And I went away for a little bit after I graduated. Wasn't sure what I quite wanted to do with my life. So I actually went out to South Dakota for about 8 months to work with a mission organization out there with the Native Americans. And I went out there to work in their office, more like secretarial stuff. And when I decided to head back this direction, they contacted me, the person that was in the office contacted me and asked me if I would like to work in the finance office to help them out. So I said yes, and I have been working there ever since. I have been here about 6 years, and I knew this is where God wanted me to be. Last year, I kind of, as you were talking about, I started adding stuff on from what I knew I was really supposed to be doing. And I got overwhelmed and overloaded. So I actually stepped away for about a year. I was supposed to step away completely, but I ended up working in the evenings to keep things running. And it wasn't more than 2 months after I had kind of stepped away to work at another job for a little bit that I just felt God impressed upon my heart so much that I called you to Union Bible College and Academy. And this is where I want you to be. And I'm going to give you the physical strength, the emotional strength to continue doing that job. And so I kind of had known about UBC, but I feel like God has, really spoke to me that this is, where I'm supposed to be. And I have this year has been my best year so far.
Now let's talk about your role and your involvement with the ministry. Okay.
So my role is mainly in the finance department. I just oversee the day-to-day tasks, the reporting. I could get detailed, but I don't know if you really want to hear about all the detailed aspects of that. So I do that, and then I also help President Buckler quite a bit with a lot of different things, kind of whatever he asked me to do. I kind of keep things going that direction. I would say as a school, we are very ministry minded, very focused on preparing our students and trying to give them opportunities to even go out and minister now instead of waiting until they graduate with their degree in whatever field they felt chosen to. So I feel like we try to help them along in their schooling here, but we also try to help them get involved in ministry, and we really encourage that aspect of it. I know, even in my own life, just the opportunity of this isn't necessarily the school, but just the opportunities God gives us as we are out and about in our community, that, they see you, they know there's something different, and, they'll just strike up a conversation sometimes, even just, hey, can you pray for me? And you even haven't talked to them about, necessarily talk to them about God, but they're asking you, to pray for them and opening up to them. And so that's been a really big, thing for me that has happened quite frequently in the community, and I enjoy that.
So discipleship, what does that mean around here? How are you guys making disciples and disciple makers?
So I think it kind of goes back again to how we help our students to, we're helping them be discipled while they're here, but we're also presenting them with opportunities to go out and disciple others. So I would say that's the biggest thing right there. So obviously, since I'm in finances, That probably, would be my first response. But, there's always opportunities financially through scholarships, through, if they just want to give a donation, we accept that. But, a lot of people like to get behind supporting a student. And that's always a great way to, you're supporting the school, you're supporting the work, continuing to keep that going. But you're also supporting a student, helping them to actually fulfill their goal of getting a degree and in ministry and being able to go out and minister to others. And we always appreciate prayer support. That is, even though I do focus more on the financial, the prayer support, we couldn't make it without having that.
You nailed that better than anybody so far. So that's really good. And volunteer opportunities, projects on campus, do you guys welcome?
Yeah,
teams?
so we definitely welcome any teams. We're constantly doing a project, as you guys can see. Sometimes they're smaller projects, but I know right now especially we're trying to work on some major projects, outside building facilities, but sometimes inside as well. So we definitely have availability for teams to volunteer their support, come and work on campus for a while. We are really open to any volunteer opportunities. We've had some people volunteer from the community before, doing outside yard work, that type of thing. So we're definitely always open to volunteers.
Bingo. Why do you do what you do?
I would say 2 reasons. I do this because I feel like this is exactly where God wants me to be right now. And I also do it for the students. I know I'm not extremely old myself. I'm still kind of young. But I love being able to be part of that. And I think it's very fulfilling.
Is there anything else the Lord put on your heart to share with us since they coerced you into doing this?
I don't believe so. I mean, it's a great place to work. I love the community we have here. With the students, we have I feel like a really good relationship with the students as well as, our employees here. It does. I mean, I know sometimes people say it feels like family, but I feel like it truly does. We have each other's backs, supporting, in our personal lives, emotional, spiritual, it's all kind of there. And that's all I have to say.